Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is the card I'm making today. Isn't it fun? There's a bunch of balloons carrying the parasol off into the skies, and the sentiment says, "Thank you for being my sunshine." I love it. So let's get started. So this is a stamp set we're going to be using today. Pretty Parasol. I'm going to be using this parasol here in the sentiment. So I've got my parasol here in my stamparatus, so I'm going to stamp this with Memento ink. So I'm just going to stamp nicely here, and I'm stamping onto real red cardstock. So just give it a good press down. Okay, I didn't ink this very well. Let's have another go. There, perfect. So set that aside. Give a little stampy a clean. There we are. Okay. Take this off. And now we're going to do a little bit of heat embossing for our sentiment because I wanted it on black cardstock. So I'm going to put this here into my stamparatus, and then we're going to just line this up, hopefully the right way round. Firstly, actually, before I start that, I'm going to use my embossing buddy just to, on my black piece of cardstock, just so the powder will only stick where the Versamark is. So there we go. Put that back in its little pouch. Now we can arrange our stampy where we want it. It should be fine just about there. Pick it up with our lid, and then Versamark ink. Give it a good ink up. Down. Perfect. Okay, so get this out the way, and then I'm going to bring in some white embossing powder, and I'm just working over this coffee filter here. There we go. Perfect. So let's put this back in here like that, and put that away. And now we're just going to heat set this. So heat embossing never loses that magic. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So set that aside as well. I'm going to start to build our card. So my card base is real red. So it's a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. Then I've got a piece of Whisper White, and I've embossed this, dry embossed, using the Tin Tile Dynamic or 3D embossing folder. So you've got some lovely texture in the background. So I'm just going to stick this down with some of this Tombow. You can hear all that dimension in the background. Okay. Just like that. Really nice. So we've got that, so let's set that aside for a second, and we'll bring back all our bits of scraps. So this was our, our parasol, and I'm going to use here the umbrella builder punch just to punch out our parasol. So just line it up. Take your time. I sometimes struggle with lining things up, but that will do fine. I've got bits everywhere, why not? Now, I'm not going to use all of this strip, so the very end of it I'm going to use to punch out my handle. So let's close that punch up and put it away and move these bits out of the way. Now I'm going to bring in this punch, which is the what's it called, the butterfly bouquet, and we're going to punch out 2 butterflies here. Butterflies? Balloons, I should say. Don't know where butterflies came from. And that was real red. And then we're going to have 2 balloons in Daffodil Delight and 2 more balloons in Pacific Point. Okay, set that all aside. So we have here our balloons and all our bits. So let's bring this back, and then I have here as well some linen thread, linen trim. And let's see, we're going to put some dimensionals on the back here of our umbrella. And let's see, I'm going to put that sort of like that. And then this is going to get caught underneath the dimensional to start off with there. And then we're going to arrange our balloons as however we like. So let's see, maybe something like this. Yeah, so these ones I'm going to put flat with some Tombow. So let's put one there and put another one there, and then this yellow one, beautiful daffodil yellow. I actually saw my first daffodils today. I'm filming this on the Friday before Valentine's, and I saw my first daffodils today, so I was really impressed. So then what I'm going to do is I am going to tie a little knot here at the bottom of my linen thread, make a little loop I should say, and then I'm just going to knot it round the base here of my handle, and I'm going to pull it up towards there. I'm going to pull it up here, take off the excess here, and now we're going to put some dimensionals on the backs of our I'm just going to use up the edges here of my dimensionals. So, you can just tear your dimensionals as well to get them to fit where you want them to fit. Okay, enough is as good as a feast. Take the backings off, and then we're just going to put these wherever we want them. So I'm going to remember this has to come here, so just hold it in place, and then I'm going to put that one there, and then this one is going to hold everything over there. Now I've got a little bit of thread sticking out, so we're just going to trim that down. Okay, so that's what we've got so far, not too bad. Okay, now we want our sentiment, so I'm just going to cut this freehand like this, and then this is going to go across the centre here. Okay, and I did pop this up on some dimension before, so let's do the same this time and use an edge piece. Just like that across the centre. Okay, and then I've got here just a Jelly Roll white pen, and we're just going to add some accents. So I'm just going to add some dots wherever the font, well, in all these little areas here, wherever you wish. You don't have to do this at all, but this is just a simple Jelly Roll pen you can get anywhere. And I'm going to use it as well to add some highlights on my balloons, just to give some extra details. So we're done. So those are my two little balloon cards. What do you think? I hope you liked them. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want any more information about this project, supply list, links to my online shop, etc., it's all on the blog post on my website, and the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. That includes the links to my new Facebook group where I host a monthly online card club, so please do come and check us out. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!